Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good to see you again. I'm Ihsan Kusuma Sinuraya from Civil Engineering Department, Muhammadiyah University of Surakarta, with my student number T100214192. And at this point, I would like to present my project about citizen project from Pancasila Education course. Okay, let's go on. Before I'm going to present, what my work or my task, I would like to introduce about what is a citizen project. Citizen project or Proyek Warga Negara in Indonesia, in Bahasa Indonesia, is a project where a student identifying and finding the solution of some problem that occur in the people of Indonesian society that relate to the Pancasila education and study program at a university. Then we'll go on. The meaning of Pancasila. Pancasila, or the five precepts in English, is the Indonesian state philosophy. It was first articulated on June 1, 1945, in a speech delivered by our first president, Indonesian first president, Mr. Surakarta, to the Preparatory Committee for Indonesian Independence, which was sponsored by the Japanese during their World War II occupation. The Pancasila itself has five principles. The meaning of Pancasila itself is five principles. First first precept is belief in the Almighty God or Ketuhanan Yang Maha Esa. Number two, just and civilized humanity or keadilan sosial bagi seluruh rakyat Indonesia. The third precept is the unity of all the Indonesia or Persatuan Indonesia. Number four, democracy guided by the inner wisdom or keadilan sosial bagi seluruh rakyat Indonesia. And number four, kerakyatan yang dipimpin oleh hikmat kebijaksanaan dalam permusyawaratan perwakilan. And number five, social justice for all the Indonesian people is keadilan sosial bagi seluruh rakyat Indonesia. Then now go on. There's a quote from Mr. Insinyur Soekarno. I am not saying that I created Pancasila. All I did was digging deep into our earth, our own tradition, and I found five beautiful pearls. Insinyur Soekarno. Okay, the point of this project, there is six that I thought. First, the problem. Finding the problem on Indonesian people's society with Pancasila related problem and also civil engineering program related, that's what I study for, with building and social topic and delivered by visual and oral explanation, like what I'm doing right now, and finding a solution of current selected problem. Okay. Now about the methodology that I'm work for. First, research. By searching for problem, research of topic and details, interview with such person. The second one is data study. By studying the context of problem with data and draw conclusion with a solution. The third one is analysis. By analyzing the relation of problem with study program and Pancasila education course. The fourth or the last one is finding and explaining the solution of the problem that I take in this project. Okay, now go on. Now go on the problem one. Construction of village road without resident agreement. go on the problem identification. The case is three Berjo village people claims that their land was constructed as a public road for Chumak Waterfall, Ngargoyoso Sub-District, Karanganyar District, and sued for compensation to the Berjo village government. One of them says if his father's land that used for the road is around 300 meters and used it to only get compensation for plants around Indonesian rupiah 1,500,000. The land is rented to village government. In the other hand, one of the people from those three Berjo village people says that they have six times 15 square meters on that road. Right. So that might be an question about who is the actual owner of the road itself or the land itself. Okay, according to the law, there is a law number 38 of 2004 concerning off-road or called UU Jalan. It regulates for types of authority of road administration, namely central, provincial, district, and local government as stipulated in Article 14 until 16. Then another one, in the Law of Road Regulation Article 1, number 9 and 14, village road appear as a part of district administration beside district road. There is no regulation for village government to manage and build the road themselves. We can get the point that there is village government don't have any kind of regulation to work on the building or constructed of the road in their area actually. But according to the village law, or it's called UU Desa, we have to look up to the regional law of 2014 or called UU Pemda, where there is irresolution meaning between village and sub-district, where actually village and sub-district, or in here sub-district is called kecamatan, I mean kelurahan, or kecamatan itself, it's almost the same. Actually, there's just a point that where there's a difference between meaning in the city and district or sub-district. Like there's no actual point of what is the difference between village and sub-district. But as we know in here, as people, local people in here, there's some difference that village and sub-district have difference in the area or the area on the side of that village or sub-district. When it's on the district, we must be called it village. But in the other on the city, where we call as sub-district. Okay. Back in the case of what just back on the case on before where the Tribercho village people claimed that their land was constructed as public road for Jimok Waterfall. I think the point is they not discuss more about the thing of that. Like maybe as we can see here, they only get compensation for plan around 1,000 I mean 1,500,000 Indonesian rupiah for compensation of their land rented, but maybe there's some mis misuse from village, so they sued for compensation to particular. As we can see on the article that I took on this, they try to, or they want to the compensation not with some cash or money, but they want area for them to selling something like making a restaurant or something like that in the area of Chumok Waterfall, so that they can get money from that, right? So what is the actual solution? Number one, the solution is based on the road law or UU Jalan that need to be updated to accommodate the village law or UU Desa in case that move the village road administration from district government into village government responsible, and from that needed to be monitored with various limitations and notes. Um, because of back to the misperception or e- on this resolution from the regional law, so there must be an update in the law itself, right? And the other one, the second one, there must be a discussion between local people with government in building on constructing something on an area as well as pre-construction research work. For me or we as civil engineering student, we would know that before we building or constructing something, there's a research before we we gonna work. So because of that, we have to research about the area itself. Is it safe or not before building something? Or yeah, we have to discuss not just with the landlord or the owner of the land, but we have to discuss it with another people like society, local society, and another local people beside that, or neighborhood, right? Not just we, but also them. Right, thank you. If you have any question, you can email me at g1 002149192 at student.ums.ac.id, or you can call chat me on WhatsApp on 62851561424070. And that's all for my presentation today. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.